Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another live stream. We should be live, I think. Yeah, I think it should be working. At least I clicked live, so that means we're live, right? Live means live. So yeah, we should be good. How's the audio and video? Let me quickly check myself. Yeah, okay, I can hear myself, so that's good. Alright, cool. How we doing today then? Hope you guys doing all good. We're back with the fantastic Thursday live stream, the usual Thursday live stream, as you know. And yeah, it should be good. We got a few things to talk about. And yeah, should be good. Right, let me switch over to here so I can see what's going on. Sarah's in here somewhere, so hi Sarah, how are you doing? BJD, how are you doing? William, how are you doing? Hope you're doing alright. Live, sound okay, video as a kid. Can hear and see you. Cool. Alright, so that's good. So yeah, what card is it? That is indeed the kind of like the announcement of today, I guess. Thing is, do I announce it now or do we wait for more people to join? What should we do? Because I don't feel like saying it 20 times. It just seems like too much work, you know. So but anyway, yeah, we got a new car. Which color? Well, you can probably get that from the thumbnail. You probably can even guess what type of car it is from the thumbnail too. You probably can guess that. Make a vote. Yeah, could do that. We could get like some people's guesses. And then put them in like a poll. And then, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That could be quite good. Let's do that. We'll do that. We'll wait for some more people to join in and stuff. And then, we'll see what happens. But anyway, we got that then to talk about. Of course, we can talk about fish as well and things, because that's what the channel's about. It's not a car channel, but you know, it's funny to just talk about this, maybe, you know, about the car on the live stream then. But yeah, so we can talk about fish as well. Got our quiz, of course. We'll do that in about an hour or so. And let me think. I think that's about it, isn't it? That's about it. Yeah. I decided to leave the curtain open for once because it's actually, I mean, it's still light. So usually when it's dark, there's no point. There's only like reflections. But now it's still light. And yeah, I think it's quite a nice backdrop. You can see like the greenery. So that's quite good, maybe. I'll probably close them once it gets a little darker. No hints early. No, exactly. New tanks too. Yep, indeed. I did get a those who are members will know. I got like a better rack. Let me see if I can show that. Let me see. Here, and then here. Yeah, so this is what, where can I share screen? Here we go. So I got this. So what this is a this is a better rack kind of thing. And it's quite interesting how it works. I'm making a full video on this, by the way, which I think might be out probably next week. I probably can't finish it before tomorrow, or before Saturday. But yeah, we got like this better rack. It's next to the discus tanks, which is pretty cool. Because this space here, it was kind of unused. And yeah, like there were just some boxes with storage, which don't really need that, you know. So I think it's pretty cool. I think it will work well. The idea is like you have water down here. So you have water down here, water down here. Then you have a pump in this section here that pumps it up, then splits off. Well, that's what I have to make myself because it didn't come with any equipment. It just came bare like this. But yeah, go up, you know, split the water streams off. So one into this row, one into this row, one into this row. And then water comes in and then flows through. I don't know if you can see like these gaps here. Flows through here, then up through here, down through here. And then here on this side, that is Coco. There is like an overflow here. And then it just flows over and then drains back down to the big area here, like the sump area, I guess you could say. And then goes to the back, goes through the filtration, and the cycle starts over again. So, yeah, pretty cool. I mean, these little containers, they're not massive. But there again, if you think about it, if there's a betta fish in here, he's getting constant water flow, and that water goes, all through here and like all of this. So their water volume is bigger. So I think it should work quite well. And it's got like a nice black backdrop, so like for taking pictures is pretty cool. I think it should work out quite good. And I definitely need it. Reason why, if you guys don't know, I've got baby bettas. Because we did that series, right? Here. We did the series, the betta breeding series, right? And I only did 4 parts because this was when the eggs had hatched. But anyway, the eggs hatched and they grew and everything was good. So you can see here, this was a few pictures I could get from the baby bettas. These here baby bettas, so these two. You can see those are like white, right? Kind of whitish. Then this is actually a baby rice fish because I'm growing up together. So we've got baby rice fish, baby bettas. And then here there's actually 2. So there's one here, but there's one here as well. And this is like a dark one. Like, can you guys see that? That's like super dark, right? And I found that kind of interesting because that means we got both, like whiter ones, which will be probably whitish. And then we got darker ones. So I thought that was a pretty interesting combo. I think there's more white than dark, but there again, I haven't really looked that well, and the dark ones are quite hard to see. However, you can see from the thumbnails of this, like these were the parents, right? You got the male, who is like a dark blue, so like blackish with blue. But then the female is like this kind of, well, pinkish, purplish, whitish color, right? So it's quite interesting because it's like, half and half. So I'm quite excited about that, and it'll be pretty cool to see what comes out of that cross, because that's always the most important, or the most fun thing about breeding bettas is, seeing what the babies are like. So I'm enjoying the process for sure. So that's pretty good. Happy with that. And the fact that I got the whole spawn on camera, that is really cool, I mean, if you look, these streams, this is 6 hours, 8 hours, so what's that, 14, plus another 12 hours is 26, plus another 10 is 36 hours of betta breeding. So you can see the whole process. I think I'm going to put this in like a playlist and have it on a playlist, so if anyone ever wants to watch it back, you can, which that will be cool. So yeah, it's kind of quiet today, isn't it? It's kind of quiet, but we'll see. We've only been live for 10 minutes. Somehow, usually the most people come, they join in the second half, which I find kind of funny. Makes me wonder, do I need to like change my times of going live? Like, say I would go live an hour later, would more people join in? I don't know. Anyway, let me go through chat real quick. Got another ram today. I had 2 females and 1 male. One of the females paired up with him and started pestering the other girl. So I got another male to see if things even out. Right. Okay. Right, okay, yeah. I think, yeah, that should be good because now you got another male, so then you got two females, 2 males, should be 2 pairs, right? Dual 240. Yeah, so they even, like the best scenario would be 2 pairs and then they just each have their own side of the tank. So 1 pair will stay on the left, 1 on the right. Tons of breeding places on your... Why does this camera think my head is up there? My head is down here, camera. I'm here. It's moving up there. I think it's because... Oh, yeah, there's a picture of me there. That's like my caricature that I got done in Disney World with my JT Keeping Fish. That's like up there, and it keeps thinking that's my head, but this is my head. So anyway. But yeah, dual 240. I've never had a dual 240. I've had a dual 180 and a dual 450, but never 240, but I guess it'll be good, yeah. The dark wood one looks very nice with some of my footage. Okay, cool. Breeding some for shrimps and endless. Well, so I was thinking, to put something in the bottom there because, to be honest with you, it's quite a big space. Look, this bottom part is definitely quite a big space. Now, that you've also got the back part. Look, it does it again. You have the back part as well, right? But that's just going to be filtration stuff. But then the front part is quite a decent size. It's got like, yeah, it's about, you know, this big. I don't know how many liters that would be. Let me do a quick calculation. The thing is 50 by... It's 40 deep, I believe. 40. Say that's 30. And then say it's 15 high. Yeah, that's about 22 liters. The actual front part is 22 liters, I think. About 20-ish liters. So what's that? 5 gallons? What's 5 gallons? Yeah. So about 5 gallons-ish. So definitely can do something. Question is what? The only thing is, if I would do shrimp, the only problem is there is this like mesh. They could easily go through there and then into the filter compartment and like be sucked up. So don't know if I want that. But definitely something can go in there. I mean, guppies, yes, but do I really want guppies? I was thinking of maybe, to be honest, I could like grow plecos out in there. Like if you think about just like some bristlenose plecos, right? If I put some babies in there, they can just on the bottom do their thing. That would work, I think, right? Or maybe even, maybe like some, for example, like with rice fish, I could put them in there just to spawn. You know, with a mop or like some kind of rainbow fish. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? But anyway, that's the new beta rack. I'm quite excited about that. Anyway, let me go through the chat. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And that one of the best colors looks darn great. Is Moose in the house? He won 100 points already. How you doing, Moose? Hope you're doing alright. It's always very nice to see fish getting frisky. My rice fish sometimes have a threesome. You're doing some heists. If they breed, the tetras are likely to nab the fry. Of what? Oh, the rams? Talking about? You're talking about the rams, right? Yeah, there's moose. I thought I saw a moose. A wild moose appeared. Steven is here as well. How you doing, Steven? Hope you're doing alright. Am I missing half the chat, by the way? I'm just looking. Like, if I compare my chat to what's... Can this thing stop doing this? If I compare my chat to what's in the actual chat, I'm missing some messages. I don't know how, and I don't know why. But I thought I saw something about Moose saying you didn't get a notification. Yeah, I don't know. I'm missing a few messages. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. It'll probably be working. But yeah, did you guys get a notification or not? Did you get a notification or not? What you can do is hit the like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Button. A like button. Right, okay. Breeding shrimp and moss extra selling. Well, that, like I said, with the shrimp are just going to go straight through that thing into the sump. Or like the filtration part. And then they're going to get sucked up in the motor, and then they're going to be shrimp soup for the betters. Which, I mean, it would feed the betters, but I'm not really going to profit off that because I'm not selling them. By neons and a few silver, right. Hey Zenny, how you doing? Making coffee and barely awake. Alright. Well, get your coffee and then you'll wake up. And then you can hang out for 2 hours. You don't have to do much. So. You need them more than I do. Oh, the points. Top message first, all message. I put it on live chat, so should be live chat. Brandon is here. You got the notification. Awesome. Awesome. How are you doing? Got a 30. Okay, cool. Comment. I got the 30-minute notification, but not the... Ah, right. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Okay, so people were notified. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Anyway, what we're kind of doing is... This stream is, I mean, it's a stream. It's the Fantastic Thursday stream. But, as you can see by the title, we got a new car. Now, I said business car. It's not really a business car because it's not my car. But it's like the family, like, well, the second family car. So it's more my mum's car, you know. But then it's also my car because I'll be probably driving most of it because that's how it works. So yeah, not quite a business car, but I can use it for business stuff. Like if I need to drive to deliver a parcel, I can use that car. Anyway, the whole thing is you guys need to guess what car it is. So put your guesses in, then we'll make a poll with like the options, and then yeah, you guys can vote and see if you guys got it right. So, what do you think the car is? You can kind of see it in the thumbnail. Now, some people will probably just guess it straight away. But I'm interested to see what you guys think. What car it is. Doing well? Cool, cool. Johnny No Shoes, how you doing? Working and lurking. Hello, fishy folks. Awesome. Hope you're doing alright. My imaginary friend, wow, that he can actually communicate with us here. Toyota Corolla, okay. Stefan, how are you doing? Hopefully not an electric car. Maybe. You think it's a Tesla Model 3? Okay. Alright. Looks like a niche Dutch car that doesn't exist anywhere else. Interesting. Of course, a business car to get the tax sale cash back from the government. Use that business. Yes, yes. We were thinking about that. But officially then, it would need to be on my name. First problem with that, insurance is like sky high because I'm 18. So, you know. Second thing with that is then you have to, I think you have to use it like 90% for business and then 10% you're allowed to do for private stuff. And I'm not using it for 90% business, so that's the thing. Tesla, you thinking? Right? Ford Ranger. Well, look at the picture in the thumbnail. It's not a Ford Ranger. But let's make a poll. Right? Okay, let's do a poll. What do you think the car is? Is it a, what was the first? A Toyota? Toyota Corolla. We used to have one of those, actually. Right, then Stephen thinks it's a Tesla Model 3. Then Ford Ranger, Moose thinks. All right. Zenny thinks it's a DeLorean. We're not going back to the future with it. And that's kind of the options. So I'm going to start the poll. You guys can vote. Headbanging Zulu UK, just subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. I'll give you the little donation sign thing for subscribing. Even though that's actually only meant to be used for donations and like super chats and like gifted memberships, things like that. But subscription is always good, you know, trying to hit the 10k. Trying to hit the 10k at the end of the year. Should be doable. But now at like nearly 7.5, so you know, get in there. Get in there. Anyway, so the poll is out. You guys can vote in that poll. See what you guys think. Of course, we have Spiker still as a Dutch. What is Spiker? I've never heard of Spiker. Spiker? Oh, is that like the... These are apparently spikers. Seems interesting. Interesting. How much is it? It doesn't say a price. That usually means it's expensive. Right? Oh, anyway. Cool. Did you remember to hit like and subscribe? Fish fam link is here. Woohoo. Hummer. 1976 Ford Pinto. Your mom was your secretary or finance officer. Everything is for business. Feeding the pot. True. Yeah, true. I have pictures of the Belgian DeLorean with all the modification, including a very nice voice capacitor and autographs from the actors. Really? That's cool. That's cool. Alright, what are you guys thinking in the poll? Most of you guys going for the Tesla Model 3? Alright, alright. Couple going for the others. Interesting, interesting. I find it interesting. People said DeLorean. DeLorean. But do those actually exist? Like, can you actually... You can't actually buy them, can't you? Can you actually buy them? Look. You can actually buy them. Wow. Okay, this is like the new... And oh, here. Is this like the new version? Modern version? Look at that. That's pretty cool. How much is it? Do you love it when they don't say a price anywhere? Like, just tell me how much it is. I want to know. How do you... Spec? Okay, 2 point... Okay, that's fast. Okay, it doesn't say anywhere. Whatever. Whatever. Anyways, poll is still going on. We'll end it in maybe a couple of minutes. El Camino? What's that? El Camino. Ah, interesting. Okay. That's an interesting car. Interesting. Mike, how you doing? Tesla would be scared to drive in Canada or USA, although they are going cheap since may have graffiti or fire damage. Okay, but okay, interesting, yeah, interesting. I like the old DeLorean better because it's in the movies. Yeah. Concept. The DeLorean, I think that's an actual thing. I'm not kidding you. Like, look, it's here. The DeLorean Motor Company. I think it's actually a thing in Detroit, Michigan. I think this is an actual thing. But I don't know. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Exclusive brand, I think they started around 400,000. Yeah. It's so low, I had trouble getting out after this. Right. If you have to ask price, you can afford it. Easy. CGO, how are you doing? Hope you're doing alright. Welcome along. 1,000 easy payments up to $99.99. Pre-production, okay. Convert cars to look like a DeLorean. Really? Interesting. My imaginary friend would say that, Brendan. No price means I can't afford it. Yep. Yeah. Alright, let's end the poll and let's just, get it done and over with. 12 votes, 50% for the Tesla Model 3. And you guys are correct. We have indeed got a Tesla Model 3 as new car. Some would say you're crazy. Others would say you're smart. It depends on what spectrum you are. Yeah, you can think of it what you want, but at the end of the day, it's quite a nice car. Drives lovely, and all the tech is just really cool. So yeah, that's what we got. I do have a picture. If you guys haven't seen, did I share a picture? No, I don't think I've shared a picture, have I? I do have a picture. Let me show you. Oh, it's not great quality. Wait, let me do this again. Wait a minute. Why is this not working? Why does this thing not work? How does this work? Wait. Why is it so bad quality? Okay, whatever. You guys probably get the idea, right? Look, it's this. I mean, it's not difficult. I don't know, the quality for some reason is quite bad. But here it is. You can see it there. It's just a standard white. Cause yeah, we didn't. Well, it's a second hand, but yeah, that's it. I don't really have many more pictures. I mean, you guys probably know what they look like anyway. So anyway, that's what we got. Pretty cool. And I mean, the acceleration is crazy, but that's what you get with an electric car, of course. But at least now the solar panel. Well, I mean, the solar panels were already put to good use with the fish tanks, but now we've got an extra thing we can use the solar power with. So, you know. And because there's quite a lot of Teslas available now for quite good prices. So, yeah, we got quite a good deal. So, you know, I think it's pretty cool. Could see Jack in an old school Mini like Mr. Bean. Should drive a moped with a basket on the back for fish deliveries. I mean, I've driven a moped before. One of my friends got like a scooter. Well, we call them scooters, right? We call them scooters. It's quite cool, but it doesn't make sense for me to have one when I have a car, so it doesn't really make sense, you know? If it's an electric car, then you get the sticker electric driving we do on the fair in the Dodgems. Oh, that's funny. I really hoped it wasn't right, but I still like you anyway, Jack. Right, so that's what I mean. You know, some people are gonna, well, maybe not hate, but maybe dislike. You know, like I said, everyone has their own things. There's enough people in this country who don't like Tesla anymore, and who don't, you know, like all of that. But at the end of the day, how I think of it, you know, to keep politics out of it, but how I think of it is this car, this is a second-hand, this is not a brand new car. This car's already been made, so, like, if it may as well get used, right? Like, if it's already been made. You know, it's different when you buy a brand new car, but it's not brand new, so, yeah. Teslas are nice unless the battery craps on it. Well, this battery is still pretty good, so we should be alright. Should be alright. Are you giving it? Well, that's the second thing. We need some name nominations. Now, we already got some nominations from, like, the family. One said Dame Blanche as the name because it's white. Dame Blanche. I kind of like it. So if you guys got name suggestions for the Tesla, put them in the chat. I'll do a little poll. So put name suggestions in. And then, yeah. Go ahead and do that. Hold tight before you got ears in. If it's second hand, the profit was made some years ago. Exactly. You know, brand new, those cars are like, what, 50k? 50,000, I think? Euros? So yeah, like back then, probably, yeah, they would have profited. But now, you know, we didn't buy this even from Tesla. It's like from a different dealer. So Tesla, I don't think really earned any money of this through us, if you know what I mean, you know? So anyway, looks nice. Have a lot of safe kilometers. Yeah, should be good. Should be good. Definitely. And it's definitely nice. I mean, that's the thing. The thing is, once I drove one first, it's just the feeling, it just drives so nice. I can't describe it. And it's different than like, because you got different electric cars, right? But it's different than a different electric car. But anyway, are you required to have a front license plate in the Netherlands? Yes, you are. Yeah. And our license plates are yellow. So our license plates are yellow. That's, I don't think any other country has that. Ours are yellow. But yeah, you have them on the front and on the back. So many people have turned in their Teslas. Yep. But also because of the how the lease works. Like the lease are usually 5 years and then they get sold. So yeah, most of Europe, yeah. People get logo stickers and cover the Tesla emblems and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care. To be honest with you, like I said, I don't really care. I don't really care about the whole, like I said, the car's being made. I'm not really looking at the company, I'm looking at the car. Is the car good? Does it work? That's it. So, you know. I just heard about fish doorbell this week. Do you ever watch and ring the doorbell? Apparently it's a thing where you... Yeah. Did you not know about that? Okay. I've shown it before on stream. So either you're not paying attention, which that's probably the case, or yeah. But anyway, look, it's here. Look. 1,200 people are watching this at the moment, and then when there is a fish, you press this, the doorbell, and then it makes like a picture, I think. And yeah, this is not far from me. Look, this is here. A couple of pictures from people. Pretty cool, eh? So this is the fish doorbell. Look, this is like a big catfish. Oh, this is a massive catfish on here. That's pretty cool. Look at this. A bass? Is this a bass? I don't know. Isn't that cool? Look, these are the fish we have in the Netherlands. They're quite boring. Quite boring, but like they don't really have color. That's the thing. But yeah, we got a fish here. So anyway, and then once there is a fish, yeah, you press this. I don't know if there's just one camera or if there's multiple cameras. I'm not sure. There might only be... Wait, is this a fish? Oh, I thought this was a fish, sorry. But this is in real time, kind of. Well, I think there's like, what? 30-second delay? Look, I can see something. What are these things? What? Can you guys see that? What are those things? Is that a fish? What is that? What are those white things? That's got to be something, right? That's like little midget thingies. Okay, maybe it's not a fish, but... Yeah, so you got this. So people just put this on and just watch it. It's called the fishdoorbell.nl. You can watch it throughout from the whole world, I think. From the whole, yeah. So anyway, that's the fish doorbell. No front plates. Yeah, I think most of the US and Canada there's no front plates. But here they like to keep us, you know, keep an eye on us, you know. They like to keep an eye on us. Nikola Tesla is the OG. Like Tesla, but I don't like the owner. Well, that's what most people have, actually, you know. Most of the people here, they actually like Tesla. They like the cars, but they don't like the owner. Which I can understand. I can understand that, you know. But think of this. The owner never started Tesla. He just bought in. Like he paid money to just get in there and be the CEO. But he never started it, so you can think of it that way as well. Rebecca, how are you doing? I'm way behind on chat, am I? So if anyone's popped in, hi, thank you for stopping by. Car name, Platinum Rice Fish. Name it Zenny. Oh, we could call it Zenny, but then Zenny would be... my car would be called Zenny. Yeah, but yeah, I don't want the car to be temperamental. Something more stable, yeah. Could call it Moose. Although Moose is Moose is too gambly sometimes. Bit too gambly. So do we want a gambling car? Not really. We need somebody stable who just is stable. Anyway, yeah, if you guys got suggestion, Mud? You want to call him Mud? Right, let me write some down. I'm gonna write some down, and then the best ones, will make a poll, and then you guys can like, yeah. So we got Mud as a nomination. We got Platinum Rice Fish, Platinum Rice Fish. We've got Zenny as an option. Zenny, all right. We've got So Stephen, you've not even named it. I know. I need to name my discus. I know. I need to name my discus. I haven't done that yet. I need to do that. Mr. G Martin, how you doing? What did you get? Got a Tesla Model 3. A white one. That's what we got. Our taxi have... Okay, green. What are templates? White, original, blue, diplomat. Interesting. With us, all plates are white. Yellow. And then, so taxis actually have blue, and diplomats also have blue. But diplomats start with the letter A, I want to say. I'm not sure, but they start with like a certain letter. It's important to have a decent and reliable car, so never buy Italian cars. Right. Must have missed that stream, I do not remember. Yeah, okay, I have to, but I do remember when I talked about it, it wasn't active because it was in the winter. It's only like active in like spring, I think, and summer. So maybe that's why. Anyways, if everyone hit the like button, hit the like. Hit the like button. Steven equals Mr. Consistent and Reliable. Right, okay, Steven is an option. Steven. But I think it should be like a more of a female name because I don't know why. I don't know. Just the car, I don't know. Is it in your... Yeah, right, in Utrecht, right? Yeah, right. You're the Toyota Corolla of the fish fam. What kind of... Well, I already said now, so... Very on last week tonight with John Oliver. Did a while... Okay. Covers many tropical fish, but still very nice. Yeah, true. Water bubble, yeah. Quite boring fish indeed. So you go to snook on the line with fishing. They're fighters, yep. True. Tommy, how you doing? Hope you're doing alright. News report every week. Yeah, I think it's really cool. The fish need to be able to get through. So they just put a website up, and every time someone rings the bell, it sends a pic. So they can open the gate and let them... Is that what this does? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that part. I thought it was just to like spot them. But I didn't know it was the part to actually let them through. I didn't know about that. Little Dutch aquatics UFOs. I'm a fan of the actual man Nikola Tesla. I've gone down so many Tesla rabbit holes for years. Cool stuff. Cool. Musk just needs to get... Musk just gets the credit for a lot of people's work, it seems. I don't trust it. That's the thing. Like, that's what I meant with... He only... Because he had a lot of money, he just bought a part of Tesla, put himself as CEO and takes all the credit. But, in actual fact, he doesn't really do... I don't think he really does much concerning, like, how the cars and stuff. Maybe a couple of ideas, but it's like the actual employees and the... You know, people behind that who make the company run. At least that's what I think. I haven't done a deep dive into that, but... Beluga? Yeah, beluga. It kind of looks like a beluga, yeah. Beluga, yeah. I like beluga. Yeah, that's a good one. Because look, it literally looks Beluga Tesla. Look. Kind of look, somebody's put a comparison up there. It kind of looks similar-ish. Definitely this, right? Like that front and then with that... Yeah. I think that's interesting. Beluga, I'll write that one down. Staying on the scientific. What does he do in the Royal Society? What's that for? I don't know what's that for. What's that for? Meese in the Netherlands? What a meese. Doesn't listen to... Nope, I don't know. Like the name below? Okay, alright. Male or female disc? Well, that would be... So this... Right, this name is for the car. Don't get confused. This name is for the car. We also need names for the discus pair. So male and female. But we've not gotten around to that yet. AA, that's it. AA. Could name it Bailey. That's the name of the Dora beluga whale. Oh yeah, Bailey. Yeah, Bailey. Bailey the beluga. Yeah, Bailey. Yeah, okay, I like that. Betty White. Okay. Betty White. Has that got any, like, reference to something? Dutch plate with AA in the plate, you should drive of the way this... Yeah, exactly. Ivory windmill. Right, but I've got too many things here. I can't... That's the thing, I can't have this many things. It's for the fish to keep their migratory patterns quite good. Oh, right. Hey, Ian, how you doing? Long time no see. Did I get the ranger? I did not. Unfortunately, I did not get the ranger. I would have loved to, but I think it's not quite the right... Look, the problem is we don't have a big enough property for a Ford Ranger. I'd love to have one, just don't have like the space. And also, it's just not practical around here where we live because it's too big, you know? So yeah, but Ford Ranger might be the next one after this, maybe. Or when I get my own property, but yeah. I'm at work at lurking cool. Ghost Marshmallow? Ghost Marshmallow. Ghost Marshmallow. Inductor who wants... Alright, okay. Ah, plural for moose. Right. I don't think we have any meese here. But why don't you just say mooses? Mooses sounds cooler. Any meese in... I don't think so. No meese in the Netherlands. But meese are quite big, right? Like a moose is huge. Oh, no, not here. Beluga's also the most ugly... Oh, yeah, the beluga plain. Yeah, I know what that is. That's this. That's this massive thing. The beluga plain. It kind of looks cool, though. I mean, yes, it's like... Yeah. But it kind of looks cool. So, yeah. It is kind of cool. So that's a beluga plane. Look, it opens up like this and they put like stuff in there, like a helicopter. I think Bubbly is here. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Still not everyone has hit the like button. Surprises me. You guys should hit the like. Hit that like. The like button. Betty White is before Jack's time. I should have known. I got no clue who Betty White is. What car is it? It's a Tesla Model 3. Tesla Model 3. Have you ever heard of the Golden Girls? Nope. Let's see. The Golden Girls. No clue. No clue. Betty White? No clue. Betty White. Is it? I don't know who this is. quite honest, I got no clue who this is. None at all. Oh, but she's... Oh, she's dead. Alright, okay. Wow, nearly 100? That's insane. Nearly 100 years old. That would be insane to be 100 years old. Alright. Rangers are small trucks here. Yeah, well, a Ranger, a Ford Ranger would be a big truck here. No, you know what it thinks? It thinks I have my caricature thing that I got in Disney made for the Fishkeeping fish, and it thinks that's me. Like if I go out of frame, it'll search for that. It's right up there, you see? It's right up there. And then it thinks that's me, but it's not. It's not. Maybe what will help is turning that slightly. There we go. Plural and singular. Well, apparently it's not. You learn something every day. It's meese. Yeah. What in the astronautical monstrosity is that? It's the beluga plane. Get a Ford Ranger, it has to have a Texas name like Cletus. I feel like octopus is actually a singular and plural, and people made up octopi, right? Like shrimp and shrimps. And like fish and fishes. What is it? Fish or fishes, you know? Well, apparently not mine. You better look up Betty White and educate yourself real quick. What triggers me is Corridorus. It's both plural and singular. Corridora is being silly. Any plans for King Day this Saturday? By the way, I know you sent me a message, but I haven't gotten around to... I've been too busy with other stuff and like test because of all my exams. I'll get back to you. Wait, where did you send it? Huh? Oh, here. Yeah. Yeah, right here. Here. But I don't think I'll be able to come because, like I said, apparently it's King's Day. Not that I do anything with King's Day, to be honest. I don't really care about King's Day. But I do have my exams coming up and stuff, so my priorities are there. So yeah. But yeah, not really any King's Day plans. Sometimes I get like dragged along to do something that I don't want to do. But other than that, no. I usually just like to stay out of the whole busyness. It's weird to say, but I can't stand people. Like, I can, but I can't. So, if I'm just talking with somebody one-on-one, say like a customer, heck, even like a couple of people, fine. Like, I enjoy that. I love doing that. That's great. But then being in like a crowd of like 1,000 people, like this, I can't stand it. I hate it. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. Don't like it. So I tend to stay out of those type of things. You know, I say like a group of a maximum of 5 to 10 people. No more than that. Too many otherwise. My other genus otherwise. Right. Okay. Interesting. Cannons would be canny. A Tesla? Oh man. Well, like I said, some people will like it, some people will hate it. That's kind of thing. It's like a controversial car. It's a controversial car to have. But there again, should I care about that? I don't know. If you name your car Betty White, it will live a long and prosperous life. That's a good one. Got a Tesla and doesn't know who Betty White is. Well, the friendship was fun while it lasted. A little bit of a boomer car in the UK and probably Europe here, I think. I mean, depends. Well, we got a good deal on this one, and Teslas are really, they were definitely cheaper, and it does have quite a few benefits. We definitely wanted an electric car purely because, well, we got solar panels. In the summer we can use the solar panels to charge the car for free essentially, and also like road tax is less and stuff. And I actually heard it was actually it's 25% of the usual now, and next year it was going to go to 75%, but instead it's 30% next year, which is good. Ford Maverick is smaller than a Ranger. Okay. Yeah, automatic cars are generally more expensive, of course, yeah. But yeah, this Tesla we got a pretty good deal, so I'm not complaining. It was about the same price as any other vehicle now, and the price of vehicles went up exponentially. Cool. Shouldn't cost 25% to 100% of your annual income. Right. Fish is plural for multiple of the same kind of fish, and fishes is for multiple different species of different fish together. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Ranger named Jed. DZL Dubs, how you doing? Cheaper than my house. Like, is it goldfishes or goldfish? I know what it yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Alright. Is King's Day a celebration of a king? Yeah, so King's Day is actually the king's birthday. And yeah, that's what they do here. They have King's Day. Everyone puts something orange on because orange is like the king's color. Like if you just look up King's Day. King's Day here. You can see everyone like orange stuff. And yeah. That's King's Day. So that's King's Day. We should do the quiz soon, by the way. Should do the quiz soon. Right, let me skip through a bit. Yeah, King's Day is quite big. It's a big event. Yeah. Always said that's what I mean. That's what I mean. But what do you go to the flea market? Like the kids do like this, they call it troepmarkt. And it's like a flea market for kids and they can make a bit of money. I used to do that. Yep. We still have a king. Some people, that's another debate. Some people hate the king, some people love the king. Personally, I am more on the spectrum of the fact that we pay the king and the royal family way too much when we could be using that money to do some other things in this country, but hey. Yeah, so yeah, we still have a king. Yeah, if you guys don't know who the king is, Koning. This is our king, Willem Alexander. That's our king there. That's the queen there. It's the queen here. And then they have 3 daughters actually, which are here. That's the oldest one. She'll be the next queen. Then you got this one and then this one. So That's the royal family of the Netherlands. The Netherlands. Right, I'm gonna skip through chat a bit. You would do great with a crowd. I used to do stage work, and you definitely have the personality to do it sometimes. No, look. Don't get me wrong. This is something different you're talking about. Now, standing on a stage and giving like a presentation of things to thousands of people, I can do really well. I'm good at that. What I mean is what I don't like is when I'm like, when there's a whole crowd of people. So, for example, like this, you know, the King's Day, right? Something like this. If I would have to stand in here, I can't stand that. Like, I can't just stand here, standing with all these people. Now, if I would be standing on that stage there, where I have my space, I'd be totally fine. Love that. That would be great. But here, I just can't be in this crowd. So that's what I mean with that. Like, I am indeed, I'm quite good at like public speaking, actually. I'm really not bad at that. I mean, I make YouTube videos. That kind of also helps, of course, because you kind of like sitting in front of the camera and saying stuff is just not, it's just easy to do. It's not like some people would find it scary or something. Or I don't know. Anyway. So yeah. Go to the Efteling a few weeks ago. How many people were there? If you can't stand a lot of people visiting on Sunday, a lot less. Well, Efteling was not too bad. It was busy, but it wasn't too busy, so it was alright. It was alright. It was alright. Alright, should we get the quiz up and rolling? Not an electric car fan, but it's your car. You should be proud of it, even if it's... Yeah, well, that's the thing, like... To be honest, do I still... Here's the thing, right? Let's get real. If I'd be totally honest, yes, I still like a petrol or diesel car better than an electric car. Just because of the sound and like how it feels. But I do not like I prefer an electric car with more power over a normal petrol car with a tiny amount of power. Like if you looked at the car we used to have, the Toyota Yaris, that had maybe like 70 horsepower. The electric one has like 240. And that's a big difference. You know, if you have a car which is petrol with 200 horsepower, then that's great. That'd be great. But then you're spending like the money of that. That's really expensive as well. That's not cheap. So, you know, that's the thing. But hey, I'm proud of it. I'm excited about it. Like, I've been excited this whole week about picking it up, and we picked it up today. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about all the different features it has, like, you know, getting the app, and like, there's so many cool things you can do. We can do like the light shows. Yeah, I mean, this is not going to be a car channel. Maybe I should make a car channel. Should I do that? Should I make a car channel? Would you guys like to see that? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Mercedes, etc. Certainly not. Well, you don't like those or you do like those? You do or don't? Car fan either, but I don't care what you drive. A yard car. Yeah, well that's the thing. I don't really care what I drive either. But if we wanted to get an electric car, then if I'm looking at electric cars, like Tesla is the option for me. That's what I would like best. You know, you also got some of these other electric cars that are just junk. Anyway, we should get the quiz set up. I'm gonna get this quiz set up so you guys can at least, you know, join in and everything like that. So we're not fiddling around with that. Right, how do I do this? Like so? Oh yeah, remember this has a new layout, which I hate. But hey. Copy link. Link to quiz. Pin. Right, link to quiz is there. And then here you go. You guys can join through the QR code or via the link. Is the Netherlands the only country where you can use solar panels below sea level? Maybe. 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 But I think the solar panels itself would be above sea level, because I think if, say, the water would come here, it would come up quite high. It would come up quite high. But probably not as high as the roof, I don't think so. Right, let's see. Both have their play. Yeah, exactly. And we still have a diesel, so, you know. Do I currently have some Shabunga in stock? Who are you talking to me? Asking me? I do not. I have a few goldfish, like 3. But those are like, just like your fancy goldfish. Yep, the queen is from Argentina indeed, yeah. Yeah, I guess they visit, yeah, sure. Sure. Standing on a stage is very different and also depends on the audience. Scientific ones are different to hobby ones. Right. Right. Of a huge crowd. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That, yeah, exactly. That's why I don't. Yeah, but I think all fish people are the same in that way. You don't hear of many fish people who like that kind of things, those kind of things. So. No, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. In the center of that massive crowd, be totally fine, even enjoy. I know that's what I don't know either. That's why I don't like King's Day. Or I don't join in the crowd. I don't like it. Too many people. Feel too old, right? That's pretty good though. 3 liters. If you make a car channel, you're going to have a lot of mechanics to have to try to entertain. That's a little bit different of a crowd. But if it's your crowd, go for it. Well, that's true. But would I make a specific Tesla car channel? That's the thing. They are kind of... I came across a... What was it called? Vegas Tesla family, I think it's called, the channel. And let me see if I can find it. I think it was called Vegas Tesla family. This channel's pretty new. This channel's pretty new, right? It's got 16,000 subscribers. And because, let's see, the oldest video, right, sure, but like the oldest video for like real Tesla things, like what, like a year ago. Some of those popular videos, they're getting like 200,000 views, 185,000, 174,000, 118,000. So, and these are like all recent, 5 months ago. So those are getting like pretty decent views, you know. And it's just a channel about Tesla. So yeah, kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I don't know. Oh wait, you guys need to see this, of course. Whoops. All right, join the quiz. Will be starting soon. The Rivian truck. I don't think so. I've seen it, but not here. No, not that. No, I don't think, not in the Netherlands, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool truck. Anyway, I need to get to the quiz. I like car videos, I'll watch it. Okay, yay, we got at least, you know, somebody. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Yeah, okay. Keep fish because we'd rather have a crowd of fish than a crowd of people any day. Yeah. I know this year will be the last vivarium. I know. But, have I said I don't think I've said this yet. I'll be going to vivarium as a... What do you call that? As like a... stand holder. That's like a, you know, like to have a stand. So, yeah, I don't think I've said that yet. But I will. So that'd be pretty cool. So this year, because it'll be the last year they're doing it, unfortunately. But I will be there as a stand holder. Not quite sure what I'm going to be doing yet. I was thinking about maybe bringing some fish, some plants to sell. But yeah, that should be pretty cool. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I can get points by joining the quiz, or by just chatting, or doing like the gambling things, like the fish casino. I think you might actually get a lot of views on a Tesla car channel with as much hate as Tesla owners are getting right now. True, true. And definitely maybe something like, I can theme it as getting a Tesla, like the idea behind the channel would be getting a second-hand Tesla for the first time, like as a new Tesla owner with a second-hand Tesla. I think I could make some pretty interesting videos about that, not gonna lie. And hey, who knows, maybe it'll take off. Maybe. But it's something people are paying attention to, so it might draw no attraction. That's the thing. Plus, if Musk does anything like big and weird, if I make a video on that topic straight away, it can become viral within an instant. It doesn't even matter how many subscribers you have. If you make a video about a topic that is trending and people are searching for and everything, you're in. Like, that's how it works. Guy doing an oil change on a Tesla. It was engine swap with a V8. Really? That is cool. That is cool. Do you know the videos where it's like somebody with a... No, somebody in a Tesla, and then there's like one of these Karens complaining about like the fuel emissions, or like the CO2 emissions and stuff, and blah blah blah. And then she wouldn't believe it's an electric car. When the floor pulses on the quiz, it gives me a wicked Guitar Hero vibes. Really? Get a ton of points for donating to JT. True. If you donate, like super chat and stuff, you get like 1,000 points per dollar, euro, or pound or whatever. Vendor, yeah, like a vendor, yeah. I'll be a vendor, yeah. Why is this the last year for Vivarium? Seems odd to solve something that is popular. Well, I don't know. Well, I do know. There was like a whole long message. I think it came to the conclusion that they didn't really... I don't know. There was like a whole reasoning behind it, but it was like the place where it is, they're like increasing the their costs, but this whole vivarium, they wanted to keep it for people who are like in the hobby, you know, people who are in the fish hobby, and make it accessible to everyone. But it's just getting more expensive, and it's not kind of going the way they want. Plus, they've done it for 15 years, and they a team, like, they don't get paid for doing it. It's like like a charity type thing, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody else will continue it on. We'll see. It's battery disposal and battery creation emissions that are the issue. Yeah, true. What do you bring to sell? Well, that's what I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But I've just got one table. And I think I'll just take some fish, some plants. Don't know. But probably now a little niche of a hobby. Probably still isn't that popular overall. Well, it is quite popular in the Netherlands. Like, Vivarium gets about 14,000 to 15,000 visitors each year, which is insane. That's for a 2-day event. 15,000 people. That's quite a lot of people for a country with 17 million residents. And things, and it's always been the same group of volunteers. Exactly, yeah. But you know, maybe somebody will take it on. You never know. I've seen them. Have you seen videos of Tesla owners trying to put gas in the car? Those are fun. Yeah, I've seen those as well. Those are funny. Those are funny. Great interest for these events. Who knows, someone will organize something new. Yeah. Because it is the biggest one in Europe, I think. Anyway, we're going to start. We only got 6 people, which seems a bit odd. But we're going to start the quiz. Oh, wait, it started already. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That it, like, starts straight away. And, like, it doesn't give you any time. But what fish is this? Crypterus, Cryptopterus bicerus, Orisius bovare, Hemigrammus blaheri, or Hemigrammus cordovitatus. Perhaps we need to start. Need to accept events of this scale are going to be more expensive, like a day ticket to Comic Cons. Yeah, true. Bring back the sound effects for each question, please. Sound effects? What do you mean sound effect? I don't know. I mean, this is like a whole new thing, and I don't know how it works. Generally, like, oh, you mean like the countdown, right? Yeah, I really like the countdown. I don't know what has happened to that, and like, yeah, since last week it's been like this, and it's annoying. It's annoying, that's what it is. It's annoying. Anyway, Uganda, well done. I don't really like it. But there again, I haven't found a better alternative, so that's kind of the issue I'm having. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I mean, I'm gonna have a little look around here, but classroom pulse. What is this? Performance overview. Right, but that doesn't really annotate. Oh, that's just. Oh, you guys can see this? Me drawing on here? Wee. No, clear. Yes. No, so I don't know. Whiteboard, add question. Switch to student pace mode. Enable student pace mode for independent practice when the class is ready. Spin the wheel. Eyes up front. Eyes up front? So I don't know. I don't know how I can do that. I'm sorry. It just kind of goes straight away. Which is pretty annoying. Does it have any sound? It's really gone bad, hasn't it? It's not picking up on the thing either. That's annoying. Ugh. Should at least say you're starting the quiz 30 seconds or more. out from actually starting due to that. Yeah, okay, true. True. I just forgot about that. Can sell the JT likes keeping fish and the JT were keeping fish shirts. Yeah, true. 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 Alright, next question. What country's flag is this? Bolivia, Gorontalo, Congo, or Papua New Guinea? Rebecca in the lead. Well done, well done. Congo it was. Oh no, it was... No, it wasn't Congo. It was Bolivia. Why doesn't it show me the right answer? Most people went for Congo, but it was Bolivia, actually. Only one person got that. Right, what fish is this then? Is this the Oleochius oligolepsis, the Apphiocharax paraguayensis, the Anomatochromis thomasi, or the Parachirodon inesi? What is this? Mike in the lead, alright. The Apphiocharax paraguayensis, correct. 6 out of 6. Which famous Dutch painter is known for his paintings of sunflowers and for cutting off his own ear? Was it Vincent van Gogh? Oh. Too quick, you guys are too quick. Too quick, it was Vincent van Gogh indeed. And not Vincent van Gogh. I know you guys say Van Gogh. It's Van Gogh. Oh. Not Van Gogh. Right, scientific name of the common angelfish. We've had this one like a bazillion times. You guys should know this by now. Oh yeah, and the hint is it's not the cardinal tetra. That's a helpful hint. Right? Or what? Okay, so that's doing its thing. That's doing its thing. You got it right? Wow, well done, Zenny. I guess practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Because indeed, you know, we've done this one a lot of times. So let's see. Yeah, okay. At least, ooh, quite a few people. How does this work? I don't know how this works. Why is it like anonymous? Show names here. So Rebecca got it, Zenny, Steven, Mike. Okay, pretty good. Do my discus have eggs at the moment? Yes or no? Now there's actually no way how you could know this, I don't think, because I haven't said it anywhere. Do they have eggs? Do they have eggs right now? Half went for yes and half went for no. Okay, interesting. But they do, actually. Bonus points for the person who can guess which pair has eggs. Discus always has eggs. Yeah, but which pair? Bonus points. What pair has the eggs? What do you think? What fish is this though? Is this the Oleochius oligolepsis, the baddest, Brevibora dorsiolata, or the Thieria bulkai? Zenny got it. Neo and Nova indeed. Well done, Zenny. Bonus points for you. I'll give you an extra few bonus points. Bonus points. Bonus points. Zenny. Van Gogh. That's not Van Gogh. That's not a baddest. Is it not? Or is this a scarlet baddest? Wait. Baddest. Oh, wait. But it is. It's this, right? That's the same picture. right? Scarlet Baddis. I mean, you can also call it a... I always get confused with these because... I always get confused. But did you see when I put Baddis, it said it's the same thing? Huh? I don't know. But then it says Scarlet Baddis. But what else is it, Steven? What else is it? Dario Right, yeah, okay. Okay. Right, okay. Okay, but why do they also call it Baddis? But why does it say scientific name Baddis Baddis? You know what? I'm confused now. Alright, okay, I don't know. Anyway, it's that one. It's not any of the others, okay? It's not any of the others. Next question. Which one is your favorite? Oh, really? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that was not the point of it. So, most going for rainbow fish or discus. Alright. Alright. Next question. Gyronochyllus ammonieri is more commonly known as what fish? Is the Congo tetra, cherry bob, Romeo's tetra, or Chinese algae eater? What fish is that? What you guys thinking? Chinese algae eater, well done, well done. Alright, moving on. How many people live in Argentina? Is it 80 million, 23 million, 120 million, or 45 million? How many? Why? I don't like the new system. I don't like it. 45 million was, well done, well done. Moving on. What L number is this? The L200, L123, the L204, the L333. Which one is it? And that's the first population question I've ever gotten right. Woohoo! Well done. Well done, well done. That's good. All right. L204. True or false? I recently bought a new betta rack. Is it true or false? Ooh, a split there. Even though I talked about this in today's live stream. At the beginning, I guess. But I talked about it quite extensively. So, alright. What country's flag is this? Is it the Netherlands, United Kingdom, France, or Belgium? Which one is it? What you guys thinking? Click the wrong one. Ooh. Rebecca in the lead. It is France, not the Netherlands. No. Anyway, Nematobricon palmeri is more commonly known as what fish? Cherry bob, emperor tetra, swordtail, or coolie loach? Which one is it? Emperor tetra. I guess you had because you just got a bunch of new betta females in your vid. Oh, right, okay. That's interesting that you thought that. that way. Right. Good to know you watch the videos. That's good. Well done for that. No, but the betta females, those are just, I just keep, the betta females I keep together. But this betta rack is actually for my baby bettas eventually, because I'll have males and I'll have to split them out. Then I can have 12 separate males. I'll show you if you, well, you must have seen it on the members only. You must have seen it. Or you can see it. You've got the ability to see it. Right, maths question. 25 multiplied by 3 plus 6 equals what? Does that equal? So 25, 75, 225, or 150? 150. We're not playing darts here, but it's a darts reference. 180. Alright, anyways, that's that. Next one. Scientific name of the black molly. Do we know what that is? Black molly, black molly. Think deep into your brain. You know what the black molly is, right? You know what the name is, right? Surely you know. Right? Just getting the dust off of this thing here. Get the dust off, right? Alright. That's good. Good. Until I start doing like the difficult thing, the difficult math questions. 2 fish, right? Buying a lottery ticket today. You should. You're lucky somehow. But most of you guys got this right. Well done. Yeah. Oh, Mike, you missed one letter. Posilia Svenops or Svenops. Anyway, how many subscribers on YouTube do I have right now? Is it 7,542, 7,412, 7,234, or 7,414? How many do I have? And this could be not accurate. But the one that is closest to it wins. Yeah, it's not accurate. Because it's gone up by 1. So I'm sorry about that, but that's the person who subscribed in today's live stream. So sorry about that. You guys got it wrong. Only one person got it right. 7,414. It's actually 7,415 now. But yeah. Anyway. You know what is cool, Zenny? I can see your panda hat. So, this update, they did a bunch of stuff that I hate. The one thing I love is that I can actually see your guys' characters. Because I can see your panda hat, I can see your pink hair, all of that good stuff. Oh, I know. I just wanted to, like, not make it too obvious. Like, you guys will have to guess. You know? But the people who said 7,542, like, you're watching the stream, you can literally see under the stream 7.41 they'll be. So, you know, it's not that one, not that one. So it's gotta be one of the others. Is maths proper in UK English or is it slangy? What? Maths proper in UK English? What do you mean? What do you mean with that? Really? You can't see the... No, oh yeah, no. I know. That's the whole thing. Yeah, I know. On YouTube, you can only see that. So that's why I did this, so that you would have to, like, guess. And it was like a 50% chance, so that not everyone got it right. But hey, with this one, you get bonus points. So, do you want some free bonus points? I couldn't be bothered to think of another question. Didn't have time. I had to pick up the Tesla. We say math, not math. Oh, right, okay. We always say maths, I would say. Not math, but maths. Yeah, with an S. interesting. All right, that's it, I think. Let's end the lesson. Yes, please. And in third place, Steven. Second place, Zemi. And first place, we got Rebecca. Well done, well done. Look, I can see your whole outfit. Look at that. I didn't know Steven had. Wait, oh yeah. Feedback. Hate the update. But like that I can see my participants says outfits. Let's make the I a capital. There we go. All right. Cool. Cool. All right, cool. You got second. Yeah, well done. I say maths to non-US folk to make them feel better. Really? I think maths is the proper term in, if you're speaking in like UK. I don't know. I'm not an expert in that field. Is it, wait, I can look it up. Is it math or maths? Here we go. How to use math and maths. The only difference between math and maths is where they're used. Math is the preferred term in the United States and Canada. Maths is the preferred term in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, and other English-speaking places. So basically, it's just, again, you know, North America being stubborn. That's what it is. Because it's maths. But they're both abbreviations for the word mathematics. The complex science that studies numbers and shapes. We can't claim that any of these abbreviated forms is right or wrong because they are just shorter versions of the full noun mathematics. All right. Cool, so they're both right. Okay, they're both right. But I say maths. Maths. All right. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So what would you say if you got like, if a kid would say, I've got maths homework to do, would you say, would the kid say, I've got math homework to do? But then what's the plural of maths? Is it what's the plural of math? Is that in maths? Because surely if you've got maths homework, you got more than one math question thing. I don't know. Hey Matt, how you doing? I hope you're doing alright. Arrived home after a long bicycle ride. Nice. What car is it? It's a Tesla Model 3. What place did you get? Let's see. I think you got 5th. No, not lost. Yeah, exactly. It's just more efficient as math should be. No. Zany needs to vote for the metric system. I absolutely think imperial measures are dumb. Well done on saying that, because they are. They are actually dumb. The imperial system doesn't even make sense. Like, the imperial system is based on the metric system, kinda. Because how we define a meter is actually by the speed of light. Alright, this is interesting. How we define how long a meter is defined by the speed of light. Because a meter, now I need to say this correctly, a meter is the distance it takes for light to travel in 1 second. Am I saying that? I'm not saying that correctly. Wait, a meter? Oh, no. The distance light travels in 1 second. No. What is the whole thing? Wait, there is a correlation. The correlation between a meter and the speed of light. Right here. The meter is defined using a fundamental constant of nature, the speed of light, which is given a fixed numerical value of 299 million meters per second. So a meter can be defined as the distance covered by light in a vacuum in exactly 1 divided by that of a second. Yeah, so that's the deal. No, yeah. Light's definitely faster than a meter per second. Yes, it is. No, but it's so it's like the equation of that. So that makes sense, right? That's how a meter is defined. However, how is a foot designed? No, I don't mean like an actual foot. Foot. Imperial. I don't know. It's the British Empire, it is. British Empire. Foot is... just doesn't make sense. Why would 1 feet be 0.3 meters? Like, just do 1 meter is 1 meter. And then with this whole gallons and pints and quarts and I don't know. I just don't get it. Metric system's so much simpler. You got few standard metrics. And also you got the... So do you guys use the SE standards? You guys use the SI standards, right? Well, it's international. The International System of Units. Like, you know, for mass, it's kilograms. For velocity, it's meter per second. Or, yes, am I saying this right? Here. For mass, it's kilograms. Time, it's seconds. Length is meters. All that kind of stuff. Surely you guys use this then, right? At least that's how we get taught. So. Kind of product. Well, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I need help with that. I don't know. I think some fish, plants. I don't know what kind of product. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of money. Well, it's not a brand new one. It's not a brand new. Look, it's this one. Look, watch. The quality of the picture is quite bad, but it's this. This is the it's like a 5-year-old model, so it's not brand new. So, no, it's yeah. I mean, it's still expensive, but it's not like the crazy 50 grand expensive like what it was brand new. But against metric for years, especially the old people. People don't like change, right? It's worked out differently, but unlike the empirical inches, it's much smaller, so more precise. And size even in the US use. That's the thing. It is more precise in that way because you can go way smaller. Because like, isn't it annoying? Also, the metric system is so much simpler. In 1 meter, you have 100 centimeters. Centi means 100. 100. So you got 100 centimeters, right? Okay, then you got decimeters. Decimeters are 10. So there are 10 decimeters in a meter because they're 10 centimeters each, right? Okay, then you got hectometers, which are 100. 100 meters is 1 hectometer, if I'm saying that correctly. And then a kilometer or kilometer, right, is 1,000 meters. Kilo stands for 1,000, just from the Latin or from the Greek. No, Latin. Or Greek, I don't know. One of the two. Makes more sense. Instead of saying, oh, 1/8 inch and 1/5 inch and 1/4 inch. And I'm like, ah. Going to lie, you're not helping your case for making it sound less confusing. What do you mean? Less but it is less confusing. In the end, if you just understand this, it's not difficult. You know? Foot, and it had very lot. But was it really? Okay. Yeah. Quarters and thirds more easily servers for building stuff. But I think we have calculators now. On our own, but we're not taught it. Right, okay. But it is the international standard. Once that a fan of the imperial system states the metric system is arbitrary, but yeah, so is the imperial system. Call it Ladybug? Oh yeah, we need to do car nominations. Nominations. Ladybug. It is more practical the ease it converts to other units. Engineers use inches here, tolerance to the 100,000s of an inch. Most trained engineers can see a tolerance of 10,000 of an inch with their eye. Okay. Oh. Right, yeah, the speed. Well, that was just me trying to show where the meter comes from. Because the meter... I'm still not going to say it right. A meter... I am going to say it right, actually. A meter is equivalent to the time it takes for the speed of light to complete in one and then divide it. So 1/299 millionth of a second. I think I said it correctly there. Yeah, I think so. Alright, cool. Anyway, hit the like button. I'm going to add you guys' points because that's what I need to do. So how do I view reports? Yes, please. View a report. Oh yeah, and I'm actually going to, in the meantime... I'll make a poll. I'm going to make a poll. What is the best car name? I'm just going to take a few random ones that I like. I like Beluga. Bailey's pretty cool. Betty White, you guys want? And then I'm going to add my own, which was Dame Blanche. Right, start this poll. You guys can vote what you guys think. And then I'm going to add you guys' points. All right. Can we please load? Thank you very much. All right. Load, load, load. All right. So we got Rebecca first with 4,340, 330, 15. All right, then we go Zenny. In second place at the moment. But hey, let's see what happens after we add these points. Let's see what happens. Because Zenny's now in first place I got Stephen. Stephen with 17,908 plus 12,960 equals 30,868. We got Stephen, then we got Mike, which we'll see what happens now. 43, 44, 350. Mike, 9,580. Oh, this is going to be a close one. 5,3,930. Actually, Zenny is still in the lead. Zenny's still in the lead. Well done, Zen. Zenny is in the lead. Then we got Tommy here. Where's Tommy? Tommy. 6,930 plus 8,940. All right, 15,70. Then we got BJD, 810 plus 28,400 equals 36,410. All right, great. So that is sorted. So you guys' points have been added. So yeah. All right. More G before we add a way to measure. Yeah. Fish are growing fast, nice, but they are mostly eaten hikari. First bites baby brine shrimp takes a while to hatch. Cool, but once you get them on the baby brine shrimp, they'll grow like wildfire. Like I got mine on baby brine shrimp now. They grow like crazy. It's pretty much with any fish, to be honest with you. Going to laugh if we meet alien species and they look the international standard and go, what the heck is this? Why don't you all use feet? New Discus Pair video says 9 months ago. That's crazy. They need a name perhaps in 3 months for their... Yeah, maybe. Thing is, they're not... It's weird. I would have liked to have bred them by now, but they're not laying eggs. They're not breeding. And I think it's still the male. I think he has an issue with the hole in the head disease. The female is fine, but the male still seems a bit like weird and off. I'm gonna see if I can get like some kind of treatment that might fix it, but yeah, it's a weird one. Did Moose give you points, really? Well done. Mandy for the win. I think you kinda, yeah. Wait, is this the last stream for this month? It is. Okay, this is the last stream for this month. So yeah, or like for the Thursday stream at least, I might do a little stream tomorrow because I do have a small fish shipment coming in. Not a big one. I just needed some specific stuff for my betta rack. And that's why I ordered some stuff. So, you know, I also got some fish. So yeah, I think I might do that. So yeah, maybe like a little stream tomorrow. So we'll see. I've got baby brine shrimp bubbling, but should be ready tomorrow. Okay, cool. Ask around for information on the hole in fish condition. Yeah, I will. How old are they? I had this with my elderly pair, and then the male got tumors. Talked to my supervisor, and he said hole in the head can be a sign of age. Really? Okay, interesting. That's the thing, I don't know how old they are, because I mean I bought them as a experienced pair, but I think they said like max like 2 to 3 years old, so not extremely old. So yeah. Graham, how you doing? Sorry I'm late. Well, you are quite late. Got about 5 minutes left, but good to see you. At least you can drop the like. Man, he needs to resist the urge to gamble. Yeah, don't gamble it. If you don't gamble it, you can get another teddy to match the other teddy you got with the JT, but now with the new JT logo, because again I still have to I have to make adjustments for that, but I think I did have something set up. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you guys ever look on my site. It is Dutch, okay? But I updated the site with some fresh new looks and like the way it looks and stuff. By the way, this is a bit outdated. I need to change this. I'll do that soon. But it has like these things, these banners that like pop up, and it's got like categories, you know. So like fish. All right, press on fish. Got all your fish. Then you press like, oh, I want tetras. Here are the tetras, right? So I actually, yeah, worked a bit on the site. Got a way people can make like appointments, newsletters, some reviews that I had. Put those there. What the fish humor shop looks like, you know. Got all the things there. Need to update this section. Anyway, I got the merch site here as well. What I was looking for is, I think this teddy with the new logo. Yeah. Like I said, still maybe gonna still make a few adjustments, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you need a new, because you got the one with the old logo, so then you got both. Then you got both. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway. Graham lost his 5,000 points. Well done. Well done for losing those points. By the way, what is Graham's take on the new car? Graham, this is the new car we got. Kind of interested to see what Graham thinks. I don't know why. We got a Tesla Model 3. As a new car. Some people are gonna love it, some people are gonna hate it. It's just the way it is. But yeah, that's what we got. What do you think? It's white, I know it's standard. It is standard. Bog standard. But what it does have, which I'm quite excited for, it's got a tow hook. It's like got a tow hook you can put on the back. So if in the future I need to rent, say in the future I need to rent like some kind of thing on the back. What do you call that? Like a dolly? No, like what do you call that? I don't know, like something you pull on the. I don't know what it's called. Een aanhangwagen in Dutch. Aanhangwagen. Right, I could like rent something like this. Say I need to move like tanks or whatever, you know, can rent something like this, put tanks in there, and then, yeah, move it with the Tesla. So, that'd be pretty cool. I hope it was cheap. Well, it was definitely, it was not, so it's not a brand new one. But yeah, it was, we got a good deal. We got a good deal on it. Boots and cats, how you doing, Rachel? Also coming in late. Why are you guys all coming in late? Like, what's the point? You guys always come in the last 2 minutes. But, hope you're doing alright. Tow hook, yeah, like a tow hook thing. Trailer, that's it. Trailer. Why couldn't I think of that? Yeah, the actual trailer. Couldn't think of what the trailer... Yeah, trailer. It's a trailer. Trailer. That's what I meant. That's what... Alright, anyways. I think we're going to round it up soon. Because we've been going for 2 hours already. It's gone really quickly, actually, surprisingly. Hit the like button. First of all. Just woke up, right. See, that's why I wonder, should I go live like an hour later? I don't know. You can't even use the I bought it before we knew it was mental excuse. I know, but the thing is, I don't really look at the owner, like, of the company. I just look at the car. Is it a good car? Does it do its job? Yes. And like the car's already been made, it's there. So it's not like buying a brand new car. So you know. Anyway, that's a discussion for another day. But yeah, I might make a car channel, maybe, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I got the time and stuff to do that. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, at least for this live stream, for hanging out with me for 2 hours again. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will be having a fish shipment tomorrow, a small one, not very big. But I think I'll do a live stream for that. Yeah, instead of filming, I'll just do a live stream. It's been a long time since I did a live stream in the fish room, so that'll be good. So, yeah. I'll see you guys all then, hopefully. So join me there. That's it. So have a great rest of your day, morning, night, evening, wherever you are. Maybe, Cokes, do you want to say goodbye? Come on. Say goodbye. She was running away from me, but come on, Cokes. You got your Coco time. Say goodbye. Bye. Say bye. Bye, guys. Right, so that's the goodbye from Coco. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, actually, it'll be good for you, for all Americans, because the fish doorbell, of course, for you guys, it'll be day or like afternoon, when here it's night. So you might see one of like the rarer fish that you only see at night. So that'd be great for you guys to do. So yeah, definitely do that. And if you catch anything, let me know in the Discord or whatever. That'd be cool. Yeah, all right. That's it. All right. See you guys later. See you guys tomorrow.